Let's do it. Welcome to Off the 110 Media. For those of you who don't know, now you know. I'm Presto97, and I'm your host. Over here, I do things a little different. This is strictly for y'all, bro. This is strictly for LA right here. I mean, the rest of the world, if you want to tap in, drop your comments, all that, subscribe. You might learn a little something over here. But for the most part, I'm going to speak on LA situations, things that revolve around us in the coast, in the culture. We want to be very careful about the things we speak on. Because as we can see from the latest situation going on in the city, as y'all all know, Rolling 60s, legendary member, legendary figure in Los Angeles, Eugene Big U Henley was arrested on RICO charges yesterday. Not only did Big U get arrested, y'all, we all know that Luce and Bricc baby went down as well. No people on both sides. I know y'all like, but we're in an interesting state in LA media, because I spoke on this a lot of times on my live. If you're not aware, I do a live on Press Gang TV. Make sure y'all subscribe over there. Press Gang TV, I do a live stream. And I've been speaking on this for the better part of a year. I think these niggas, I kind of predicted it. I kind of figured niggas was going to fall victim to technology, bro. That's really what it is. Niggas is falling victim to technology once again. So back in the day, before all this shit existed and gang culture was prevalent in LA, going crazy with violence and all that, a lot of people, let me try and say this the right way for y'all. So technology really didn't play a big part in gang culture. Like, feel me? It was no cell phones. I mean, and if they wasn't being tracked the way they was. There was no GPS system. There was none of that. So niggas didn't realize there was no license plate readers. There was no GPS. There was no cell phone trackers, no cell phone towers. So before, niggas would pull up, jump out, shoot, do whatever they did, bust their missions, pull skits, talk to each other, all that, right? So I consider that era, like when technology start coming around and niggas start getting caught with GPS and phone being tracked, I call that niggas falling victim to technology, because at the turn of the century, we didn't know any better. Niggas was unaware of how to pivot or how to merge the gang and the technology. And I feel like we kind of still in the same, not kind of feel like, I feel like we going through the same thing now. I think these niggas was unaware of the things they was saying on podcasts could actually come back and bite them. Because I figured, well, I didn't figure, I noticed niggas would implicate themselves in shit and say shit on podcasts in front of these mics. And then they would get to a point where they say, oh, this is all content. It's all content, right? Niggas would be speaking on open cases, open crimes, niggas that's on the street, pulling paperwork, opening wounds, not concerned about how the families feel. And speaking on open cases, not realizing that, yes, the feds is listening, nigga. The feds are listening. I don't know why y'all thought they was going to stop with the rappers. They wasn't just stopping with the rappers. They was listening from the gate. From the gate, the feds have been listening. Now, most of y'all seen this picture. It went around everywhere yesterday. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, what? 19 people on this list. 19 people arrested. But yeah, most of these people, they all say in custody. We found out that Luce Cannon actually spoke his own cuffs on his wrist. He spoke them up. He brought up a whole situation on No Jumper that was actually a real situation that the feds was already looking into. And from a video I seen Poetic Flacco do, shout out Poetic Flacco, I seen them saying that, well, pretty much Flacco explained that the feds was already going to put this case on Big U, and there was actually no evidence against Luce Cannon until he started opening his mouth and pretty much putting himself at the location of the crime, admitting to his participation in the crime, and we just back at ground zero again, falling victim to technology. All you gangsters, all you niggas running that type of content, y'all want to tell all these spooky stories and all your jail tales and oh, bro, I've been over that. I've been to jail a lot, bro. I've been to jail. What I'm not about to do is get on here and tell y'all all my jail stories. I'm not about to tell y'all all the crimes I've been involved with. I'm not about to do none of that. None of that. Allegedly involved with, of course. But I'm not about to get on here and say none of that. I'm not about to get on here and admit, corroborate, none of this shit. But apparently, niggas thought it was cool, and now 20 people lives are in the mist, dangling. Big U made a statement before he went in, calling out Whack, Luce, saying that he don't know these niggas, when it's obvious he do. Now, first and foremost, I'm not the type of nigga to get on here and try to put nobody in jail. I want everybody on this list free. I don't give a fuck what the feds said they did. Nigga, like, I don't know. It sounds tricky to me. It sounds tricky to me already. Sounds tricky to me. If people go down for opening a big mouth, they go down for opening a big mouth. That's what they gonna do. I don't want y'all to go down for opening y'all big mouths, but you feel me? I pray y'all beat this case. But the way it's looking tricky. Now, everybody's on the internet. I'm not about to. Everybody want to go over the paperwork and read the paperwork to the world. The paperwork is public information. If y'all want to know the details and all that, go ahead, knock yourself out. Read that shit, bro. Everybody else is reading it for you and over on the internet, man. I'm here just to get my opinion. The shit looking so tricky right now. These two niggas went on a podcast the day before. So, speaking of that, they went on a podcast the day before. Not a podcast. They was on No Jumper. It was on No Jumper the day before. The night before the raids took place and the indictment came down and everybody got arrested. They was on No Jumper. Whack 100 calling the No Jumper. Now everybody was trying to figure out, like, why is Bricc and Luce Cannon all of a sudden sitting down with each other, cool with each other? So last week, Whack thought he had Luce Cannon run a play on Bricc. Ultimately, I think the words started coming down and them niggas had a conversation. Fuck all that, the money's on the table. I think they figured that Rico was coming down and they was going to be a part of it. And based on the information that 600 was putting out, that they was going to get implicated. And with that thought in mind, they came together like, man, them two niggas about to put all of us in jail. And that's where I think the real separation came from Luce Cannon from Whack 100, because I think Luce, being as slow as everybody tried to call him, actually was kind of smart. He seen the play being ran and kind of caught their hands in the cookie jar like, oh, they trying to put me away. So Luce tried to make the necessary moves to get away from these niggas. But obviously he didn't make them quick enough. Now let's speak on this 600 nigga. There's a nigga named 600 out here. Christopher Lovejoy. 600. That shit don't even sound right, y'all. The nigga was too clean cut. He popped up out of nowhere clean cut. Yo, I'ma just speak on it. He popped up out of nowhere clean cut I ain't never seen this nigga in the streets, man. I seen other motherfuckers. I ain't never seen this nigga Christopher Lovejoy. I seen everybody else. Everybody else. I see Sam. I see Nip. I seen Big U. I seen Bricc. I seen all these niggas outside. I never seen this nigga 600 until he popped up as Crip Mac manager. Then he popped up as Crip Mac manager, stole Crip Mac's page, and he's parading around LA like he's a music musician and parading around LA like he does boxing. But let me pull this nigga up. This nigga ain't doing no this nigga ain't doing no managing. This nigga ain't really been nowhere. Like, it's kind of creepy, bro. It's a whole lot of shit. It's a whole lot of shit, bro, that don't make sense to me with that dude, bro. A lot of people, like, we can just speak on it. You bring up the Rico is coming out. You say Big U nails was under there, which we all found out. Oh yeah. So the nail in the coffin 600 thought he had on Big U was, oh, your nails was found, your DNA was found under the nails of a dead person, which we now come to find out is not true. Yes, the feds did have to get a what is it called? A subpoena. Had to go get a warrant to go get a sample of his DNA. Yes, they did. Yes, he was unwilling to give his DNA. Yes, that's true. That's what it says in the paperwork. But it also says when they got his DNA, the test came back inconclusive. It did not say it was 100 positively identified as Big U. Lie 1 from 600. 600 says he was riding around the hood that morning, and then he rolled by Big U house and seen the shit taped off. In another live, he says he just got off work and then somebody called him and said, oh, they just hit Big U house. So he jumped in, so he rolled over there. That's a lie too. It's lie number 2. So when we get to lie number 2, you start to ask the question, how did 600 know the feds was hitting his house this morning? How is you the first person with the footage? If somebody called you and said they seen it, they would have took pictures and video and sent it to you. Yeah, you still would have jumped in your car and rode over there, but you wouldn't have been first. You wouldn't have known first. I'm pretty sure, if not damn near positive, that Christopher Lovejoy is working with the police, bro. Sure, damn near positive he's working with the police. Now, condolences to that young man that lost his life, Rayshawn Williams. In no way am I trying to make his loss okay or nothing, because yes, the family do deserve closure, and I pray they get that. But what I do not condone is a nigga claiming to be a Crip, a street nigga, riding around with a badge, first one on the scene at a raid, telling us that he's like us. He's not like us, y'all. He's not. The nigga was too clean cut. He started growing these dreads so he could look a little more, he's trying to look a little more cultured. But he's clearly has a police haircut. He has a police build. That nigga speak like the police. This nigga has too many associations with the police. To be calling out Big U, I think I believe cooperating witness 1 might be Christopher Lovejoy. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I think cooperating witness Christopher Lovejoy. I think Christopher Lovejoy is a cooperating witness. But nobody ever listens to me. Nobody ever listens to me. It's cool. I'm going to keep spilling my shit over here off the 110. I'm going to keep spilling this shit over here off the 110. Now, I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section, man. This is my first video for this channel, man. It's raw. It's just my real thoughts. I'm really off the 110. I'm really from LA. I really know 90% of these motherfuckers y'all on here reacting to, speaking to. And I'm not about to go out backwards, bro. Shout out to my homeboy CJ9700. Free Luce, free Bricc, you know what I'm saying? Free all the Crips, you know what I'm saying? Free Trap Girl Money. If y'all don't know about Trap Girl Money. Trap Kitchen Money. Yeah, Trap Kitchen Money. She's also on the Rico. Free her. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people were just kind of thrown into the mix. They got, speaking of Trap Kitchen Money, they got Trap Kitchen Money giving somebody a ride to Vegas. Giving some girls a ride to Vegas. That's bullshit. Talking about they was for transporting prostitution. No, he said, "Can you get my homegirls a ride to Vegas?" He didn't. I could see if you got her transporting to John's or to dates, and she's collecting money and dropping bitches off to dates and doing all that. This bitch gave some bitches a ride to Vegas. Bitches ride to Vegas together all the time. Motherfuckers hitch rides with people to Vegas back and forth from LA all the time. In LA and Vegas is so close, y'all. I don't know if you realize if you're not from here, but it's a common thing practice. If you know somebody going to Vegas already, if you don't want to drive or pay for a trip or pay for a bus or a plane, you ask them, "Hey, you mind if you going to Vegas already? You mind if I ride with y'all out there? Or you mind taking my son back out to Vegas with you? Or you mind giving my kids a ride back to their mother's house to Vegas?" That's a common practice in LA. So free her, bro. For sure. Free her. Cause I think they were just trying to make the list bigger and they just start throwing people on it. It's tricky out here, bro. It's really tricky. And as far as niggas running this type of content, bro, telling and talking about cases and murders and trying to be investigative, bro, I'm against it. I'm against it. I'm against it. All you niggas banging on each other on the internet. Everybody trying to prove who real. All you niggas, y'all might as well be the police. Y'all the real police. I'm the real nigga police. Everybody on here pointing at people trying to be the real nigga police, trying to be the judge, the jury, and everything. And the worst part about our type of the worst part about us, LA, off the 110, the people making the most, doing the most views, speaking about us, ain't even from here. The niggas doing the biggest videos, speaking on Big U, these niggas ain't even from here, bro. These niggas be like goofy, country, dick riding, LA culture ass niggas, want to be involved, want to be associated, just want to be able to say, "Oh, I know him, I know them, or I spoke to him." Listen, bro. Once again, go subscribe to Press Gang TV on the Press Gang channel and make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe over here. But let me tell y'all something, bro. I could call half these niggas when I be live and doing videos. I could easily, all that calling motherfucker and trying to sit on Clubhouse and talk. I could call Yael personally. Yael has my number. I could call him and get him and talk to Active Chucks. I could call Yael. I could call Pot Lord. Whether he's on FMW, Shame on You, or Biggest Bros, or on Spliff Mode, I could call these niggas, bro. I called niggas when they was at No Jumper. I could call niggas. I could talk to these niggas. And I choose not to do that on this platform. My content is to gather the information, come up with the original thought, and present it to the world. And hopefully y'all fuck with me. What I'm not going to do to push this content is to badmouth another nigga on my coast. I'm not about to try to knock another nigga off his chair. I'm not about to try to knock a nigga off his rocker. I'm not the real nigga police. I'm not judging your cases. I'm not judging none of that shit. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not trying to bring y'all down and tell people not to fuck with you. If I don't fuck with you, I'm just not going to fuck with you. Now, all of this, that's all on the internet. All right. This off the 110 media. We going to do it over here. All this shit, yeah, okay. I'll speak on it. But what I won't do, like I always say, is go back and forth with no nigga. Because if I have an original thought, nigga, that's just an original thought. They don't take it personal, nigga. I ain't sending no shots out to nobody, bro. I just have an original thought, bro. And I feel like for the greater good of the culture, if you involved with this LA shit, this street shit, this blood and Crip shit, Leave that shit out here, bro. Up here is where we supposed to flex our minds, flex our vocabulary, our vernaculars. This is where we supposed to get up here and talk our biggest shit, do our big ones. We not supposed to be up here helping the police solve cases and crimes. You feel me? And that's just me. That's just me talking. I don't know. Maybe y'all feel like y'all supposed to do something different on here, but I know what I'm supposed to do, man. Share original thoughts, try to bring good content, learn how to make better content, and uplift the coast, man. That's what I'm here for, man. And this has been Presto 97 with Off the 110 Media, man. If y'all want all them good details and read through the nigga paperwork and all that goofy shit niggas is out here doing, y'all go download the paperwork and read the shit out loud to yourselves. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back with another video today on this channel after I soak up some more game off this motherfucking internet, man. So y'all be cool. Y'all stay safe. And y'all also stay dangerous out here, man. This is Off the 110 Media, man. And I'm Presto 97, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you get in the comment section. Let me know if you agree with me. Or if you be like, he a fuck nigga. Fuck Presto. But hey, either way, anyway, I appreciate you watching it, nigga. So y'all have a good one, nigga. I'm Gizone, nigga.